Hi, this is Jinkx Monsoon, America's next drag superstar, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, your weekly roundup of the week's hottest headlines, or as we like to think of it, group therapy for fans of the dearly departed Bunheads. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Ryan?
Smash may be canceled, but Debra Messing is sticking around Broadway. The Will and Grace Emmy winner will star opposite Tony winner Brian F. O'Byrne in the MTC world premiere play Outside Mullingar in 2014. In John Patrick Shanley's romantic comedy, Messing and O'Byrne will play two shy, eccentric neighbors in rural Ireland who are smitten with each other, but let an old family feud keep them apart while they watch the years slip away. Sounds like all she needs is a gay best friend to settle all that drama and help her get to happily ever after.
Jeff Goldblum has signed on to co-star with Laurie Metcalf in Lincoln Center Theater's off-Broadway premiere of Domesticated. All we know so far about the play, which also features two-time Tony nominee Robin DeJesus, is that it centers on a husband and wife caught up in a scandal. But with a script by Bruce Norris, the Pulitzer Prize-winning author of Clyburn Park, we're betting that Goldblum and Metcalf will have a marriage made in hell, and we can't wait.
He's danced through life in Wicked, topped the charts in Jersey Boys, and had a sparkle jolly twinkle jingly time in Elf. And now Broadway favorite Sebastian Arcelus will lay down the law as Jack Briggins in the Broadway version of John Grisham's bestseller, A Time to Kill. Arcelus, who originated the role at Arena Stage in 2011, will begin performances in the courtroom thriller at the Golden Theater on September 28th. But don't worry, Arcelus will still be part of the addictive Netflix series House of Cards. See, justice prevails in this case.
Nominations for the 65th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards were announced on Thursday, and we're thrilled to see some Broadway stars getting their Emmy love. Among the nominees this year, Nathan Lane and Bobby Cannavale, who each earned 2 nods, as well as Homeland's Mandy Patinkin, American Horror Story's Sarah Paulson, and House of Cards star Kevin Spacey. Plus, Sigourney Weaver, Jeff Daniels, Alec Baldwin, Edie Falco, Jessica Lange, Christine Baranski, Margot Martindale, Jane Fonda, Diana Rigg, Jane Krakowski, Ellen Burstyn, Elaine Stritch, the 66th Annual Tony Awards, and PBS's live from Lincoln Center production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. Good luck to all the nominees.
Get out your dollar bills because composers Tom Kitt and Brian Yorkie are about to make it rain on Broadway. That's right, Magic Mike, that movie that you rented so you could see Channing Tatum with his shirt off, is actually being turned into a musical. For real! The Tony-winning songwriters have a lot of work ahead of them between writing the new spring tuner, If Then, visiting male strip clubs to research Magic Mike, and sitting in while casting directors audition tons of shirtless hunks. Hey guys, need any interns?
My name's Tim Minchin, and this is
the Broadway.com show.
And that's Bertie Carvel.
Yes. Hello.
Between Tom Hanks, Bette Midler, and Jane Lynch, Broadway has been anything but short of Hollywood stars this summer. But who should make the trek from the West Coast to New York City next? This week, we headed to Times Square to see what celebrity Broadway fans are hoping to see on the Great White Way.
Joe Jonas.
What show would you like to see him in?
Book of Mormon. Yeah. The Book of Mormon, yeah.
I want Kristen Chenoweth to come back. I think she could be a fun Miss Hannigan.
Taylor Swift.
And what role would you cast her in?
Mamma Mia. I'd like to see Emma Stone, actually. I would keep her away from Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark. Maybe Mamma Mia. That would be really fun.
I think that the guy that's in Wolverine, the movie, I think he should come back. I hear the rumor that Les Mis is coming back. He should come and do it.
My wife and I love How I Met Your Mother. I want to meet Barney Stinson, for example.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, yes.
Tony winner Nikki M James has to deal with plenty of dirt on stage in the Book of Mormon, but her latest messy encounter is happening right in her own home. This week, James tweeted, "In return for food and shelter, all I ask is your love and affection every now and again. But would it kill you to bury your shit? Hashtag lazy cat." Don't worry, Nikki. Just move to Salt Lake City and there will be waterfalls and unicorns flying, and hopefully a lot less cat shit. You can follow this Tony winner at Nikki M James.
It's a boy! His Royal Highness the Prince of Cambridge has arrived safe and sound, and we're paying tribute in this week's High Five by counting down our favorite Broadway princes. In 5th place is the Lion King Simba, the Hamlet-like figure who must avenge the murder of his father Mufasa and take his place as ruler of the African Pride Lands. The title character in Pippin takes our number 4 spot. This prince toys with waging war on his neglectful dad Charlemagne before finding a simpler path to happiness. Coming in at number 3 is His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, better known as Topher, a sweet but confused prince who gets a jolt of inspiration from the title heroine in Cinderella. Number 2 is everyone's favorite Shiz University hottie Fiyero, who attracts the romantic attention of Glinda and Elphaba in Wicked and utters the immortal line, "Let the green girl go." And the top spot goes to Faith Prince, the Tony-winning star who has just returned to the Great White Way as a furiously funny Miss Hannigan in Annie. Now that's what we call Broadway royalty.
This week, we're giving a big thumbs up to the news that Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike Tony nominee Billy Magnussen is in final talks to replace Jake Gyllenhaal in Rob Marshall's big screen adaptation of Into the Woods. Based on his hilarious turn as boy toy Spike, we know he has the charm, charisma, and, well, looks to make a dashing prince. We're just happy Hollywood thinks so too. Congratulations, Billy.
Thumbs down to the ongoing legal battles between the new Broadway Beatles tribute show Let It Be and the old Broadway Beatles tribute Rain. Both shows have the same producers, but they're all squabbling over copyright infringement and how to split up the profits on the new show. Come on, guys, have you learned nothing from the Fab Four? Come together. All you need is love. Can't you guys just let it be? Seriously.
This is Jessica Rush, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
This week's Hot Shot is just that, hot. Meet the sexy cast of the off-Broadway comedy It's Just Sex, the show that follows what happens when 3 couples decide to swap spouses after drinking too much at a cocktail party. And in case you're wondering who that extra 7th person is, that's the hooker Amanda who incites all the action. Check out Jenny Anderson's steamy cast pick and then check out the show for yourself.
In last week's Broadway Smackdown, we offered up animated versions of 2 of our favorite Broadway stars voicing characters in Frozen. Idina Menzel as Elsa versus Jonathan Groff as Kristoff. Blondes apparently do have more fun because Tony winner Idina Menzel came out on top with 60% of the vote. In this week's Smackdown, we are all about the new queen of movie musicals, Anna Kendrick. The talented actress just wrapped filming the last 5 years, and word is she's joined the starry screen version of the upcoming Into the Woods. So we want to know which musical movie role you are most excited to see her portray. Shiksa Goddess Kathy in the last 5 years, or headstrong Princess Cinderella in Into the Woods. Tweet your vote to @BroadwayCom with the hashtag #BWaySmackdown, and tune in next week for the winner.
Barbra Streisand in Funny Girl, Judy Holliday in Bells Are Ringing, Ellen Greene in Little Shop of Horrors. These are just a few examples of stars who were lucky enough to get to recreate their stage triumphs on the big screen to thrilling results. Here's an exciting name to add to that list, John Lloyd Young. The Jersey Boys Tony winner is the top contender to play Frankie Valli in Clint Eastwood's upcoming movie version of the Broadway hit. He's also wrapping up his 3rd sold-out run in the show this week. So catch him live before he heads to the silver screen. Congrats, John. With news that big, you're our star of the week.
That's all for this week's jam-packed episode of the Broadway.com show. But before we hit the road, we leave you with the video clip of powerhouse Renee Elise Goldsberry in their encore's presentation of the 70s tuner on getting my act together and taking it on the road. Sing it, girl.